We've been talking about very important words from the Bible for quite a while now. They are words that help us follow Jesus the best way that we can. Today, let's watch as Anne, Charlotte, and Mr. John teach us about the very important word, faith.
Hey, Charlotte, come on, let's go outside and play.
I can't. I'm practicing.
What are you practicing? I don't see an instrument or anything.
I'm practicing faith, like we talked about in Sunday school.
How are you practicing faith? All I see is an empty plate.
Well, I believe if I have faith, God will fill this plate with my grandmother's famous cookies, of course. The bestest cookies in the entire universe. I've been sitting here praying quietly and having faith for an entire 15 minutes. So, pretty soon, God is going to put some of those cookies on this plate.
I don't know, Charlotte. I don't think that's how faith works.
Sure it is. Faith means I believe God will give me cookies, and so God will. I'm not asking for very much because it won't be hard for God to give me the cookies.
I'm still not so sure. So why don't we go ask Mr. John?
Well, hello, children. How are you today?
I'm good, but I'm not so sure about Charlotte.
Why's that?
Well, that's because my faith isn't working.
What do you mean?
Well, I have faith that God is going to give me some cookies, but they haven't arrived yet. What am I doing wrong?
I hate to tell you, but that's not what faith means or how it works.
See, I told you, Charlotte.
Wait, you mean that even if I ask God for something really easy, like giving me some of my grandmother's cookies, that God won't let me have it even if it would be easy for God to do?
Faith can be kind of hard to understand sometimes, but it's not about getting whatever you want. Instead, it is about believing the things that God has told us are true, even when it is hard to see them. Things like, God always loves you,
And Jesus loves us too, no matter what.
yes, things like that.
Well, those things aren't exactly my grandmother's famous cookies.
True, but they might be even better because when you are finished eating the cookies, they are all gone. But God's love and Jesus' love are always around.
I had never thought of that, so maybe I should just ask my grandmother if she could make me some cookies.
Charlotte, that sounds like a good idea, and when you eat them, you can do so having faith that God's love is always around you.
So, we've learned that faith isn't about trying to get something from God, but about believing in what we know that God is doing. Sometimes it is hard, but when we have faith, it can help us see all of the good things that God is trying to give us from our friends and family when we have faith and ask.